Hello? 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 Anybody home? Guess what, bloblins? Guess what? I went outside today. I went outside today. Bloblins, I went outside. Whoa. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. I am starting a little bit late today, but I'm here now. We were gonna play Metal Gear Solid today. Getting back to Metal Gear Solid. Man, I'm the kind of person that feels like I can perform one action per day. It's like I'm in a Persona game, right? Like a live sim game, and I can choose to do one thing per day. That's how my life feels. And so like I can stream game today. Yeah. How many actions does watching TV consume? That's like so in Persona, right? You get like one outdoors action, and then when you're home, you can choose to like study at home, or you can choose to like buy stuff off the infomercials. Yeah. That's how I feel. But I did actually go outside today. And man, I got my steps in. I did like 10,000 steps, I think, probably. And now I'm like, like Hongshu me 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 me. I'm tired. Did Gary's Pikachu inspire you today's activities? I saw the Pokemon Cafe and I was like, oh, I just got something. I just got something. But it was like 850 yen or something, like 900 yen or something like that. And it had like a little bit of soft serve and a little bit of soda and some bits of fruit in it. I think it was a bit like overpriced, but it was cute, so it's whatever. That Pikachu is not doing good? What do you mean? Oh, Giri's Pikachu. Was that one supposed to be Mimikyu? Was it supposed to be Mimikyu, guys? I actually don't know. Hi, hello. Welcome. Yeah. So I went outside and now my energy and life force got drained, but I'm back and I'm like, yes, Metal Gear Solid. Let me yap a bit before we start the game. Actually, when I was on the train home, I kept thinking about my customizable model and making more like outfit stuff and hair styles and stuff for it. It made me kind of want to like work on it today. But when I fill out my schedule for the week, I'm like, I should stick to the activity that I said I was going to do today, right? Do you guys care about the schedule? Nobody cares about the schedule, right? Doesn't matter, right? It's like whatever, right? Feeling inspired? Yeah, I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling a little inspired. It's been a while since I tuned into one of your streams. How's it haunting? It's haunting good. Thank you for asking. How's the BGM, by the way? Do you hear it, guys? Do I care about it? Oh, you wanted to see? Oh, Doc Chakra wanted MGS today. Hi, Tin. Hello. Hi. Hello there. Welcome to my stream. Schedule is simply a suggestion. the schedule is basically fiction anyway. It's basically made up anyways. It's good to have a schedule when you watch dozens of other streamers. You love nothing more than to slack off by working, but you have this damn gaming locations. Yeah. If you were even 3 hours late, it would be fine. You think so? I think that more people are on Twitch during the later hours, right? More people are watching Twitch on the later hours, right? Because I remember last time, I feel like, because I've been streaming like in the afternoon and like kind of in the late afternoon and then the early evening and then the evening, and I've been streaming late night as well. I've done streams at like all of those times throughout the day, and I think I always have people coming in a bit later and being like, oh, I never usually catch you this late. I'm so glad that you're streaming at this time. I actually don't know what's like the best time to stream technically, but I feel like people like watching the late streams. I have a question. Why do you think you're alive, and what's your goal in life? The reason I'm alive is to just well, I don't think there's like a reason for existence, but I'm glad that I'm here, and I'm happy to just chill out in the time that I have here. And my goal is to, 1, purchase a house, 2, get a dog and a cat once I purchase the house, and then be happy in my house for the rest of my life. I think that the reason that I am here on this earth is just to chill out and make cool shit and make some friends and go to some nice places, eat some nice food, enjoy things, and just kind of like, I don't know, have a good time. It's more than most of the English-speaking audiences in awake during Japan times. Wait, no. When you're saying most of the English-speaking audience, I think half of the viewership on Twitch, or like more than half of the viewership, the total viewership on Twitch, is like American, right? So, yeah. Name the cat Ocelot. Meow. Yeah, I'll name my cat Ocelot. Or Revolver. Revolver. I'll name my cat Revolver. No, I'll get 2 cats. One called Revolver and one called Ocelot. Thanks for answering my question. Hope you be successful in the future. Thank you. But also, it was a bit chilly today, and I went outside and I walked around a lot, and I got kind of like tired, and I had a bunch of caffeine because I had like 2 coffees today, and now I'm getting this feeling in my face that I'm gonna come down with a cold. I have that suspicion. Maybe it's just like your immune system gets kind of weaker when you feel tired. Maybe that's it. Because I can feel like, you ever get that feeling in your nose that like your nose is kind of dry and then there's hot air pushing, like you're breathing out hot air? You ever get that feeling? No? You know what I'm talking about? Like your eyes are kind of tired and your nose is kind of dry, but also you're breathing out hot air. I swear, you should eat meds. I tried to get a vitamin C jelly at the convenience store. I went and got a vitamin C jelly at the convenience store, but I had like 2 sucks of the vitamin C jelly, and it was literally lemon flavor, and it was so sour. It was so sour. Chief, my nose is clogged. I don't think I'd feel a thing. My nose is a little bit clogged. Gear's also suffering from a cold too. I better be careful. That's why I got the vitamin C stuff. But I don't think I can drink it all. It's too sour. It's like sucking on a lemon. Have you considered the possibility you're a dragon? Oh, you know what? When it's cold outside, when it gets real cold outside, I love to huff out my air and watch it steam up and be like, ha, ah, I'm a dragon. Ah. I love doing that. Is the flu jab available in Japan? It is. It is. I mean, I feel like I have a very strong immune system, generally. I very, very rarely get sick, and I've never gotten the flu, I don't think. I don't think I've ever gotten the flu. I've had colds, sure, but never the flu. But I better be careful. I think I'll take it easy tomorrow. I'll just lie back, sleep in, eat lots of fruit to keep my vitamin C. Actually, chat, that's an idea. I bought some, it's like a canned lychee. I got some canned lychee the other day at the supermarket. Yum, 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 yum. I bought that shit so fast because, honestly, kind of hard to get lychee in Japan. Shogayu is really good for what? What is shogayu? Like, oh, I know. When you get sick in Japan, it's shoganai. Shoganai. No? Not shogayu. I don't know what shogayu is. Shoganai. Papa Ziz is currently on a 3-stream streak. Oh, that must be a new feature. I've never seen that before. Somehow I kind of prefer longan more than lychee, though both are good. I like both. They are somewhat similar. Longan, lychee, and rambutan. Very, very similar fruits. I mean, yeah, they taste different, but like the texture is kind of similar, you know? You know? Longan is smaller and like less sour. I feel like it has like a more watery taste, right? It's like less sweet and less sour. It's just kind of bland. And then rambutan is thicker, more gamey, yeah, more musky. It's more musky, just like me. Kind of prefer longan because it's smaller and tend to be more springy than the other two. Oh, well, you can't get longan in Japan. You cannot. Ginger? Ah. Good morning, evening, everybody. Good morning, evening. Good morning, evening to you too. Wow. Tree berry junting advice from boss. What? What? You know, chat, I found out the other day from like an Instagram reel or something. I found out how peanuts are grown. You know, I always thought that peanuts just kind of grew hanging from a tree. But this is apparently not true. Peanuts are like a root. They grow inside the ground, like a little root. I thought that peanuts grew like on the trunk of the tree, like on a branch. I know nothing of peanuts, guys. What about cashews? Cashews grow hanging from the tree, don't they? Because there's like cashew fruit. They grow inside the cashew fruit, right? Yeah. Walnuts grow on the tree, right? I don't know about almonds. Almonds grow inside a pit of somehow. At least she learned. What do you mean? No canned longan like lychee? Of course not. I was lucky to get canned lychee. Didn't know they're underground nuts. No. What, am I supposed to know that? Am I supposed to know that or something? Walnuts grow from trees also inside a fruit. Yeah, sure. Sure they do. That's why peanuts are also known as ground nuts. I've never heard that in my entire fucking life. I've never heard that ever. Cashews are on the outside of the fruit. They're like the little ding-a-ling on the bottom of the fruit, right? Right? They kind of stick out. God damn it, now I have to find a picture or she won't believe me. Walnuts. Everybody knows that Walmarts are like where you get walnuts. The walnuts come from Walmart. They make the walnuts. I'm nuts. Cashews leave it all hanging out. The ludus nut. Okay, maybe not the ludus nut. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I didn't say nothing. I prefer Aldi's. But they don't have an ald nut. There's a walnut, but there's no ald nut. Yeah, exactly. Unless, wait, almonds come from Aldi? No way, I cracked the code. No way, no way. What defines a nut, since fruits grow on trees and vegetables grow in the ground? But nuts are fruit sometimes. Sometimes nuts are fruit. Right? Or they're like the center of the fruit. Right? Right? A nut is the bit you get in the middle of the fruit. Right? Aldi's nuts? No way! Fuck. Stop! I prefer dragon ones. Dragon D's nuts on the ground. Yeah. That's where allspice comes from. I don't know where allspice comes from. I don't know. Do not ask me these vexing questions. Do not ask me these vexing questions. Nuts are fruit. Fruits are nut. Brazil nuts are well trimmed. Ew. How do we come to this talking about nuts? We're talking about peanuts, and I said, hey Chad, you know, I saw an Instagram reel the other day about peanuts and how they grow. Actually, I watched Instagram reels for the first time. I don't know what they do with their algorithm. I don't know what kind of special sauce they put in their algorithm to make it run all smooth, but like I was thoroughly engaged in the Instagram Reels algorithm. Chat. They hooked me in. They hooked me in. Peanuts aren't really in a fruit. What are they? What are they? What are they, chat? Also, is a chestnut a nut? A chestnut's a nut, right? Yeah. Allspice is pimento berries. Weird. Let's just say her peanuts. You know, I was thinking about like, the foods that you get in the supermarket are just like a small, tiny, weeny, teensy sliver of the amount of edible raw foods in the world. The vegetables and the spices and the fruits and all of the like fresh food, even the meat that you get in the supermarket is only a tiny sliver of all the edible things in the world. There's so many kinds of fruit that you cannot get in a supermarket. You know? You know? Isn't that weird? It's weird. I feel like it's weird how you think about like, oh, a supermarket. You can get everything in a supermarket, but you can't get everything in a supermarket. You can't. There's no supermarket in the world which has like everything. Because there's so many different fruits and vegetables around the whole world. Some of them cannot be reliably mass produced. Some of them cannot be mass shipped. Like mulberries, for instance. Mulberries grow so much fruit. They fruit like crazy. Mulberry trees produce like a shit ton of edible fruit. However, the mulberry fruits are too delicate to survive shipping and distributing to different places, like different supermarkets and stuff like that. They can't survive the process and they mold very easily, which is why they're unsuitable to be sold in a supermarket. The common fruits that you find in a supermarket aren't like the best fruits. They're just the ones that are able to be mass produced and also will keep long enough to be sold with a reliable level of quality, you know? So what do you do with mulberry? You can do anything with mulberries that you can do with other berries. You can make jam out of it. You can bake it into pies. You can just eat them plain, you know. Mulberry trees produced to the degree they're a nuisance here? Yeah. I think silk also comes from like silkworms that live in mulberry trees. Other people are shopping go, okay, I need olive oil and pasta for dinner. Twin goes, damn, all this food, but not every food. No, but like it's true though. It's true. There are fruits that you've never fucking heard of, chat. There are edible fruits that you've never even heard of, you've never tasted, and they all have unique tastes, you know? There are fruits that you've never tasted before, chat. Let's see. List of every edible fruit in the world. Let's see. Let's have a look at the Wikipedia list of culinary fruits. There is, let's see. There's like something called a balata, or a bronze loquat, or a kaki, or a chickle, or a Chinese crab apple, or a chokeberry. You guys ever had a chokeberry? What the fuck is that? like there's literally hundreds of fruits that you have never eaten and probably never will eat in your life. Some are edible, but only once. This is a list of culinary fruits, so they are 100% edible. You know? You could eat them if they were available to you, but you can't because they're not available to you, you know? There's something called a cocky apple and a coastal service berry. Like, what the fuck? I wish that I knew how to forage and shit, and I could go out into the wild and like forage these kinds of things. I'll probably end up poisoning myself by accident, but I wish I knew how. There's something called an eastern mayhaw. It's known as the eastern mayhaw. It's a shrub or small tree of the southeastern United States that grows in low-lying or wet areas from eastern Alabama to central Florida and Virginia. It's a species of hawthorn with fruits known as mayhaws. Chokeberries are very bitter. Maybe they choke you, because that's why they're called chokeberries, because you eat it and you're like, oh, it's so bitter, oh, and it chokes you, you know? That's why. You end up choking on it because it's too bitter. Got one, Dialia mindum or velvet tamarind is sweet. Oh. A tea flavored with prickle pear. Prickly pear? That prickly pear is basically like the fruit of a cactus, right? It's a cactus fruit, right? I've had prickly pear before. Chickberry grows wild in eastern Canada, actually isn't a jam for teething babies since they numb gums. See, there's all kinds of sick fruit out there that I've just never eaten before. There's something called a Japanese crab, which is a fruit apparently. Oh, that's another chokeberry. Why is everything a chokeberry? There's something called a lesbian wild apple. No, Lebanese wild apple. Or it's also called an erect crab apple? Or a three-lobed apple tree? What the fuck? What's this kinky ass fruit? What the hell is that? Cactus pears are amazing with chili powder. Oh. Yuri apple. There's something called a carni. It's a native to much of the Indian subcontinent, Bangladesh, India, and Sri Lanka. Indochina, Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam. A carni. What's a carni like? A carni tree. Its fruit is edible. There's a picture of the fruits, but it says nothing else. This tree is like grows in many places. It looks like, and the fruit's edible, but the Wikipedia article doesn't say shit about the fruit. It just says that it has fruit and it has a picture. That's it. I want to eat this fruit. I want to eat it. There is a fruit called a lovi. A lovi, native to the Philippines and Indonesia. I want to try the tomi lovi. I want to try it. Hello, Link's Shadow. Hello. Welcome. I want the Manchurian crab apple and the masaranduba. I want a masaranduba and a medlar. There's a lot of service berries on this list. Damn. Something called the Nokkaido. Oh, this one's from Japan. The Nokkaido is a species of crab apple in the family Rosaceae, found only in the Ebino-Kogen high plateau of the Kirishima volcanic complex of Kyushu, Japan. I need to go to Kyushu real quick, guys. I need to try this Nokkaido fruit. Hope you get invited to conventions in Philippines or Indonesia so you can try those fruits. Yes! Please invite me to conventions in the Philippines or Indonesia so I can try many tropical fruits. I want to eat many fruits, chat. Give me all of your fruits. Surrender your fruits unto me, chat. Please. Gimme. I want to try all the fruit. There are fruits that I've had in Malaysia that I haven't had anywhere else. Like, what's the one that's kind of purple, but the inside is white, and it's like kind of sour and segmented? I forgot. Mangosteen. Yeah, mangosteen. You can't really get mangosteens anywhere else, can ya? I've only ever had that in Malaysia. You've been to Malaysia? I have. I've been to Malaysia a couple times. I have. I have a question. How to be a VTuber? Because I really want to do that career. Also, based on your opinion of our experience as a professional VTuber, which is better for starting a PC or laptop? PC! PC is better. But if you have a laptop, it also works. You can still stream off a laptop. Yeah. Noxor, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Thanks. Can you not? What? You talking to me? Huh? But I've been to Malaysia a bunch of times. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the fruit in Malaysia. And the food. I love the food. Whoa. Hold on 1 second. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Wow, thank you so much. Yippee. For me? chat, you ever had a quince? You ever had a quince? They look kind of like a pear, but they're more like a lemon, looks like. The pomme fruit. I think it's kind of like a lemon. Wow, another 1,000 biddies! Another 1,000! Yippee! Yippee! I'm rich, chat! I have had one, I didn't like the texture. Where did you have a quince? You guys ever had a rowan? You ever had a rowan? A rowan fruit? You ever had a sorb fruit? You ever have a sorb fruit, chat? You ever had a toyon fruit? A toyon? You ever had a wild dilly? You ever have a wild dilly fruit? Guess mangosteens a local SEA fruit. Guess doesn't get imported much. Yeah. I had one for the doctor gave me a cream fruit. A rowan berry. You know rowan berries? This just says rowan. I don't know if it's a berry or what. You ever have a Utah serviceberry? You ever have a zumi crab apple? You ever have an aguasiqui? It's a wild cherry. You ever have an amborella? An amborella? Known commonly as Polynesian plum or Tahiti apple, an amborella. Couldn't stand under my amborella. Ella, eight. Which Final Fantasy game are these from? These are real fruits. You ever had an apricot, chat? Bet you never had one of those, huh? You ever have a binjai? It's in the cashew family. It's known in English as a jack or a white mango. A binjai? You ever have a binjai? I had a wild dilly, but it'd be rude to lay in question to discuss it further. Yeah, right, Wiki. Like, I believe that. Yeah, right. It's her birthday today? It's her birthday today! Oh my god, happy birthday, fruit. Happy birthday. Apricot? No, you're just making stuff up. Everybody knows an apricot is a VTuber, guys. It's not like a real fruit. Like, everybody knows that, okay? You guys ever had a beach plum? It's a choice wild edible, and its few pests and salt tolerance make it a resilient fruit crop for a degraded land and urban soils. It's a species of plum, a beach plum. Matt, like, seeing this long list of hundreds and hundreds of fruits, and how many fruits are available in a grocery store, huh? Maybe like 10? Like 10 kinds of fruit? You know? You know? Blue lily pilly? Oh, I've actually had a lily pilly before. I actually have eaten lily pilly before. They don't taste like much. You find them in Australia. A lily pilly fruit. They're just tiny little berries. Just mad you can't get a chokeberry. I didn't want it anyway. I don't want anyone anyway. You know, I think that a really good goal, a really good life goal, would be to eat one of every kind of fruit in the world. One of every kind of edible fruit in the world. I should make a checklist. And I should endeavor to eat every kind of edible fruit in the world. And then in order to fill out my checklist, I'll have to go continent by continent, travel around and be like, excuse me, do you have any wild dilly willies? Excuse me, where can I find a wild dilly willy? I heard there's some wild dilly willies around here. Please direct me to the nearest wild dilly willy. Actually have had a peach plum, didn't know the name. Now you know. Now you know. Wait, you are a durian on stream? You ate a durian on stream? No, I ate a mango on stream, not durian. I like durian though. Probably gonna forget all these fruit names later. It's a good thing you can check them up on Wikipedia. Oh, Wikipedia. Apparently, if you go to Koreatown, it may be possible to find mangosteen. Really? Really? Can I? Really? How do you know? How do you know, Trilo? Lady, what kind of innuendo is that? I mean no innuendo. I am simply looking for a wild dilly-billy. It's BB like that. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. My name is Twin. We are talking about fruits. Because I can bet that you've never had a buffalo thorn fruit. You've never eaten a buffalo thorn fruit, guys. Don't tell me you have. You've never had a bush butter fruit. Man, I'm looking at the picture of this. I want that. Oh wait, bush butter is also called ube? Really? Is it really? Is ube really the same thing? Is it? African pear, African plum, bush butter tree, or butterfruit? No, that's not like the ube that I'm thinking of, is it? Is it? Bush butter? But I barely know her. Stop. Stop. Some people on Reddit mentioned that Shin-Okubo Koreatown Market is possible to find imported premium fruits. From the sound of that, they're going to be like 2,000 yen each. Oh my god. You guys ever have a broom jelly palm fruit? You guys ever have a broom jelly palm fruit? It sounds so funny. Broom jelly palm fruit. Google bush butter and the Google images are horrifying. Wait. Bush butter. This isn't horrifying. Images aren't horrifying. Is it because I have safe mode on? Is that why? Yeah, fantastic tracking. Thank you. I rigged my model myself. What happens if I turn off safe mode? What about a pawpaw fruit? I've had a pawpaw fruit. A papaya. A papaya. They used to grow in my backyard. I never liked them. I never liked papaya. When I was younger, I didn't like it. Why it look like that? Looks like an eggplant. The bush butter fruit looks like eggplant. There's so many fruits. You guys ever have a chungaunga? Yeah, you guys ever tried a chungaunga? A changunga? A boba? You ever have a changunga? Changunga? It's a species. Listen, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. This is a species of flowering plant in this family Malpighiaceae. Native to tropical America. Also called a nance, a maracau keeman, a craboo, and golden spoon. In Jamaica, it's called a hogberry. A changunga. 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 I want to try the changunga. Guys. I want to try the changunga. No, but like, the thing is, chat. A lot of these fruits probably taste like stuff. Like, they probably have unique tastes, you know? The sort of taste you've never tasted in your entire life, you know? They probably have tastes like that. Because if you think about it, right? You eat, like, a mango, for instance, and it's a distinct flavor. Nothing else tastes like a mango. You know? You eat an apple. Nothing else tastes like an apple. And these are like popular flavors, right, for things? Just think about the hundreds and hundreds of other fruits out there, the thousands of other fruits out there that they don't sell in the grocery store. If you could taste them, and they had each one had a unique flavor that nothing else tastes like that. You know, it's like there's all these fruits that you'll never know. There's all these tastes that you'll never know in your life because they don't sell these fruit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Probably, but a fair number of them probably are not great. But there's got to be a fair number that actually are like the best things, like that are just like unreplicable flavors, you know? I'm gesticulating wildly right now and you can't see it. I don't have hand tracking. There's a fruit that tastes like peanut butter. They call it the peanut butter fruit. Oh, really? For real? Lychee kind of tastes like a strawberry. No! Lychee tastes nothing like strawberry, okay? Completely different. Those are completely different. You stop with that nonsense. It tastes completely different. My God. It's like you think about a coconut, right? Nothing tastes like coconut. You know? Miracle fruit mostly interferes with your ability to taste sour. What do you mean? Eh? She's trying to gaslight me. Lychees do not taste like strawberry. No. Gonna make my YouTube algorithm go showing more exotic fruit eating stuff again. I need to watch some exotic fruit eating content. Yeah. You ever notice that banana flavored things don't taste like bananas? Oh, but they do taste like bananas, just not the same variety of bananas that we eat from the grocery store. The bananas that we eat in the grocery store are most commonly Cavendish bananas. And usually they're like genetically identical. However, the type of banana that banana flavoring is based on is not the Cavendish. It's an older variety of banana that is now basically extinct. They don't really farm it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, you can look it up. Cavendish. That's the generic banana that you buy at the banana store. The generic banana is the Cavendish banana. Yeah. Like most of the fruits that you buy at the grocery store will have a specific like variety name, even if they don't put it on the label, right? The banana is the Cavendish banana. Yeah. Is it right to say that the current banana are inbred? No, they're not inbred. They're just the same plant. They're just genetically the same plant. Because they're all grown from like off cuttings. They're split off from the original plant, you know? They're just the same plant that's been cloned, basically. Yeah. Yeah, they're not inbred. Inbred would imply some amount of mixing within the family, but they're just the same thing. It's more like self-cessed. Bananas are self-cessed, chat. Yeah. No, they're like they're just. It's like if you cut off your arm and your arm turned into a new person, you know. That's like what it is, and then you just grew another arm in its place. You know what I mean. What about banana bread? What about it? If it's made from Cavendish banana, then it's Cavendish banana bread. Tim's very knowledgeable. I am. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. I'm definitely the kind of person who's like, actually, like everybody's chatting at a party and they're like, oh yeah, what's up with banana flavoring, huh? And I'm like, oh, it's my time to shine, chat, it's my time to shine. Actually, I know the answer to this one. Yeah. How much of this knowledge is from TikTok? The banana knowledge is from a podcast. It's from a podcast, not from TikTok. Yeah. I actually don't watch TikTok, chat. I don't I have a TikTok account for posting TikToks, but I don't have TikTok installed on my phone. Also, speaking of TikTok, my TikTok account, twintails_, is kind of flopping right now. It has on it the same shorts that I put on my YouTube channel. I also posted them to TikTok, and they have like one view on them each. And the one view is probably from me. Actually, you know what? I asked Mary about this, since he's like the king of the social medias. So I asked Mary about this, the king of the YouTube shorts. So I asked Mary about this, and he looked at my TikToks, and he was like, I see. Well, you know, the editing is good, but there's no hook right at the start of your shorts. So I need to start putting a hook at the front. Yeah. I need to start clickbaiting at the front of the short. But instead of like clickbaiting with a thumbnail, it's more like clickbaiting with the first thing you say in the short. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta say stuff like, are you experiencing male pattern baldness? Huh. Well, I got you covered. Yeah, I need to start like baiting, like view baiting, basically. Yeah. Otherwise, people will not click. No, people will be scrolling, right? And in order to get them to stay on the short and not scroll past, I need a hook. Yeah, adding a fishing hook PNG at the first frame. Yeah, I don't know if that will work. Or I need to say something like, I ate my chat mascot, like stuff like that. Like, I cannibalized my chat mascot. And then it shows like the vor art that I commissioned. Did you guys like the vor art? Did you guys enjoy the vor art? If you didn't see it, it's up on Discord and it's up on Twitter. The bloblin vor art. Did you like it? It's only cannibalism if we're the same species. What if I told you that bloblins originally come from my DNA? No, I'm kidding. That's not the lore. I don't know what bloblins are. Did I create them in a lab? Who knows? How did bloblins come to be, huh? Nobody knows. Is it cannibalism? Maybe, maybe not. It's questionable. Bloblins evolve into more twins. If I leave them undrained, they will eventually grow into an additional twin. That's insane lore. That's why I have to keep, they're actually my little clones. They're like little baby versions of me. That's why I have to keep draining their blood so that they don't evolve into the full twin versions, the fully grown twins, and like take over my channel and replace me and kill me and replace me, basically. Yeah. If I come on stream one day and I seem a little bit different, it might be because a bloblin has eaten me and taken my place. It was all cannibalism all along. That's insane lore. What does the elder twin look like? I'm the elder twin. That's me. I'm the elder twin. The bloblins are just like, they grew from my flesh the way that Eve grew from Adam's rib. Yeah. Do you like the lore, chat, that I came up with like right now? Do you love the lore? The new lore? The lore? They're homunculi? They're just little mini twins. They're mini twins. Little mini twins. That's why they got the same ears as me. Ears in my head have stopped. Like the lore in front of your right ear. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I hope you guys got your own bloblin plushie, because the pre-orders have stopped. And there'll never be any more pre-orders ever again. Never again. Never again. Speaking of fruits, chat, have you ever had a dung berry? A dung berry? You ever had a dwarf bootia? A dwarf bootia. It's a clustering, orcalescent species lacking an above-ground trunk. What does orcalescent mean? What is that supposed to mean? I've had dingleberries. You have? Like, for real? A dong? No, a dung. A dung. D-H-U-N-G. Dung. A dongberry is similar to a dingleberry? I don't know. I never had a dingleberry. You guys, have you ever had a, have you ever had a emu apple? You ever had an emu apple? Apparently they're native to Australia. Emu apple? Well, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the emu thing implies that. Yeah. But kiwi fruit aren't from New Zealand, are they? You know? Oh, a guarana is a fruit, huh? No way, what? I've never ordered any plushies from any VTuber before. I know it sounds embarrassing. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, actually, that you've never ordered a plushie before. You kind of need to get on that, like, right now. Like, you kind of need to order, like, some VTuber plushies, like, right now. You need to go, like, on a VTuber plushie website and order some VTuber plushies. Because it's kind of embarrassing that you don't have any, honestly. Like, you kind of can't sit with us now because you don't have any VTuber plushies. I'm sorry, but, like, you kind of need some VTuber plushies in your life. Yeah. Are emus only in Aussie? Yeah, emus are native to Australia. Most of the creatures that you find native to Australia, you don't find them anywhere else. Most of the things in Australia are most of the native creatures are only like exclusive Australian exclusives. Okay, so like emus and platypi, platypussies, and like kangaroos. Wallabies and everything else. All of those. You're not gonna find them anywhere else. Don't mess with emus? Yeah, probably don't mess with emus. Did you know that they actually they put emus in like petting zoos and stuff? I'm always a little bit hesitant to go up to emus though, because I don't feel safe around those birds. I don't feel safe around those birds, chat. You don't find anything anywhere else in the world quite like an Australian. Yeah, I'm an Australia exclusive. Well, right now I'm a Japan exclusive, but you know. Unfortunately, I only had enough money for one VTuber plushie this year, and it's for my daughter. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. But you definitely got her the right gift. Starting her off on the right foot with a VTuber plushie. You know? Emus are a national trauma for AU? Nah. That's not a trauma. They only won one war, okay? It was only one war. Yeah. If they're such a trauma, why do we have them on our coinage, huh? Why we got them on our coins? They're on our national emblem and shit. Yeah. A guy found a python in his toilet. Yeah, typical. Yeah, it's typical Australia. That's pretty typical. It's fascinatingly mad marsupials evolved in South America, walked across Antarctica, came to Australia, and when continental drift broke them apart, they only survived in the last place. Cool. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah, Australia has like a bunch of marsupials. It's really weird. I've always thought of emus as ostriches, but Aussie when I first moved down under here as a kid. Ah, yeah, they're kind of similar, honestly. Winners write history, that's why. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, the Australian emblem because it has a kangaroo and an emu on it. It's like the only national animal emblem in the world where the animals on it can't walk backwards, and they're like, oh my god, yeah, it's a metaphor for like Australia only going forwards, not backwards. But that's like bullshit, so it's like whatever. But yeah, they can't walk backwards because their tail's too fucking big. Yeah. Now we have introduced placental mammals into Australia, and they are pressuring many of the marsupials into extinction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not a lie, ma'am. There's a viral photo of it. British YouTuber Top 10S showed it. Huh? A viral photo of what? No, it's not a lie that they can't walk backwards. It's a lie that Australia can't go backwards as a country. That's what I mean. Because, oh yeah, we can. Watch this! And it does a sick flip, you know. And then I do the moonwalk, yeah. Haha, then everybody clapped. We have lions have never lived here. Britain has like a fucking unicorn on their emblem. Doesn't even fucking exist, man. Dun 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 dun. Why would a country go anywhere? It doesn't have legs. So true. That's why it's a load of horse shit. I wasn't chat. Hello! Chat, check the pinned message if you use TikTok. Oh, there's a pinned message about my TikTok. No way, what? My 0 views TikTok. Oh, don't look at my 0 views TikTok. No, I'm a nobody on TikTok, chat. Don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. I'm a TikTok nobody. I'm a 0 views. No. No. That unicorn is probably stolen. Stolen from where? Stolen from where? You guys ever had a lala palm? You ever have a lala palm? I need to go to Africa to try all these fruits, man. All these African fruits that you're never going to find anywhere else, you know? I have to eventually travel there to eat all their fruits. You guys ever had a Mexican plum? It's a North American species of plum tree. What? It's North American? Why is it called the Mexican plum then? What the fuck? What the? Wasn't Mexico going to be like a US state at some point or something like that? Unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, holdover from when they became a crown possession. A possession? Wow, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. Dun, dun, dun. Wales is a dragon? No way! That's kind of cool though. That's pretty cool. I respect that. Scotland's royal emblem is a unicorn. England's is a lion, which was designed without ever seeing a lion. That's why they look like that, huh? She has a carousel of fruit images on the side. No, I have the Wikipedia page of list of culinary fruits open. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, I want a Miyama cherry. I want that. I want a nanny berry and a nectarine and a neem and a Nepali hog plum and a nipa palm fruit and nutmeg fruit. Oh, I've had nutmeg actually. I've had nutmeg. Guys, those of you who are not from Indonesia or Malaysia or whatever may not be aware that nutmeg, you know, the spice, it comes from the nutmeg tree. And you can have fresh, you can eat fresh nutmeg fruit. You can eat a nutmeg fruit. Did you know that? I only know this because I've had it in like ice kacang before. Dun, 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 da, 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 dun. If you go to Africa, you have to have bunny chow. What's bunny chow? Like bunny food? Like carrots and shit? What do you mean? Dun, 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 dun. I love old animal drawings that made before they'd seen any. Yeah, like drawings of like giraffes and stuff. Never knew that, 20. You're so knowledgeable. Oh, yes, yes, I am so smart. It's true. You found out. You found me out. I'm exposed. I was pretending. Who nutted on me? No way. What was I saying? Texas was a country at one point? That's crazy. Once accidentally snorted nutmeg and tasted it whenever I drank water for hours. Oh. Ew. Are you sure that was an accident? Wasn't there some kind of... No, it was a cinnamon challenge or something, right? Indonesia's a volcanic place. Don't go there. Well, chat, if you're from Indonesia, well, I guess you're fucked because it's a volcanic land. So I guess you're just fucked, guys. Sorry, any of you who are from Indonesia. Yeah. Wow, I a volcanic island? Whoa, I couldn't be me. I live in Japan. Not volcanic at all, guys. Yeah. Yeah. You know, did you guys know that Mount Fuji could just like explode at any fucking second? Could just fucking explode at any second. It's just like a real danger that it could just spit out fire and ash and lava at any given point in time, and we just don't know when. And there's no way to predict it. We just don't know when it's going to happen. And they've said that it definitely will erupt in like the next 60 years, but you don't know when in the next 60 years. It could be tomorrow, chat. It could be tomorrow. God. And these goobers were hiking the mountain. It could have exploded, chat. It could have exploded. Let's go tomorrow. Nah, I'm good. I think I'll stay home tomorrow. Those anime girls are climbing up it like it was nothing? You mean like Gary and Shadow? And Connor? He's an anime girl? They've said that for the last 60 years. They're just hoping to be right eventually. No, they're saying for sure it will explode. It is gonna, like, it's a definite, it's like, it's definitely gonna happen, like, for real. It's not like it maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's like an inevitability that it will at some point. Have you seen the lion skin gifted to the King of Sweden? I have seen it. It's got such a flat face, it's ugly as hell. Last time someone said it could be tomorrow, my city was struck by a magnitude 6.3 earthquake. Whoa, that's a big one. Was everybody okay? Shadow is anime girl? Yeah, he doesn't want anybody to know, but he's actually an anime girl. Yeah. Then talking about Eurocamp. They didn't go hiking in Eurocamp. You're thinking about the Climbing Girls anime. I forget what it was called. I forgot. Eurocamp was about camping, not hiking. There's going to be a definite chance of a mega earthquake in Japan in the next 30 years. Yeah, I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta get out of here before that happens. Guys, have you ever had you ever had an olosapo? Or a otahiti gooseberry? Or a paho mango? Or a paper park sadanash fruit? Or partridge berry? Or a peach? You guys ever had a peach? Or peanut butter fruit? Oh, somebody was talking about the peanut butter fruit earlier. I want to try it. I want to try it. You guys ever had a pigeon plum? Or a pitomba? Or a pitanga? I need to have the pitanga and the pitomba. I need. I think that if anybody wants to gift me anything, the best gift for me would be some kind of exotic fruit which I've never tasted before in my entire life. But also, it's a bad idea to accept edible gifts from strangers. But you guys wouldn't poison me or anything, right? You guys wouldn't try and like poison me, right? Right? As long as we agree that you're not gonna poison me, then I guess it's okay. Just don't poison me, okay? And then we're good. The unkt. Thank you for the 3 streams. Whoa, 3 streams in a row. Da 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 da. As a camping anime where they made a Finnish-style bacon-wrapped mushrooms. That sounds so good. Japanese people like Finland and Moomin especially. Ah! Ah. We're not strangers for chat. You guys are bloblins. My bloblins would never poison me, right? Right? Open that PO box and it's full of once expensive now rotten fruit. Ah, man. This stuff doesn't last in transit. And before Japan Agricultural Protection Agency impounds Buzz's luggage, there's gotta be some Japanese fruits that I've never tried, right? Japan has a large variety of citrus fruits, actually. Some of them I haven't had before. I haven't had the citrus fruit that is from southern Japan. Forget what it's called, though. I forget. You guys ever had a sansapote? Or a saw palmetto fruit? Or a sea apple? Or a sea coconut? Or a sea grape? Or a silver buffalo berry? Or your bloblins, but bloblins, they are your bullshits or twin clones. You're like twin larvae. Yeah, you're like twin larvae. Yama no Susume. Ah, that's the one. The climbing anime. Yama no Susume. Hello, Haplo. Welcome to my stream. Hello there, two twin tails. How are you doing today? Nice to meet you. It is nice to meet you, Clark Michael Castro. Welcome to my stream. Nice to meet you. Have you guys ever had a Syzygium alternifolium? You guys ever had a Syzygium microtholowiti? Or Syzygium incarnatum? Or Syzygium gilleti? Or Syzygium eucalyptoides? Or Syzygium nervosum? Or Syzygium xanthophyllum? Or Syzygium crassipices? Or Syzygium cordatilimbum? I'm not making these up. They're actually on the Wikipedia list of culinary fruits. They're on the list, chat. They're on the list. You guys ever had a Syzygium scortachnini? Or you ever had a Syzygium multipolatulum? Or Syzygium xanthophyllum? You ever had that? You guys tried that before? You should really try the Syzygium mananaquil. It's so good. Matt, I love eating Syzygium mananaquil. It's so yummy. I have one every day. Matt, what do you say? They're real fruits, okay? Look it up. Look it up. Could you describe with more detail? What more detail do you need than Syzygium scortachnini? What more detail do you need than that? You sound like you're getting electrocuted. Alright then. How about the Viagra palm fruit, huh? Okay, so it's a flowering shrub in the family of Aracaceae. You might recognize it by its Latin name, actually. Calamus erectus. Have you tried a Buddha's hand? No, I never tried a Buddha's hand. Never tried that. Yeah. I have what I believe to be a Carolina Reaper pepper plant growing. Has a few peppers on it. Whoa, you should eat one. You should eat one. Chomp on it. Bite it, tayo. What are the native fruit of Australia? We have lily pillies. The native fruits of Australia aren't really like... You wouldn't really find any native fruits to Australia that are sold in grocery stores, I feel like. But we got lily pillies. They don't taste like nothing. They suck. Their ass. Why are we not cultivating this plant? Scientists sometimes just like to try and name things the most outlandish thing they can see if it gets accepted. Oh, there's something called a yellow mumbin. A yellow mumbin. Or a zhuetschke. This is zhuetschke. You guys have had a zhuetschke? I love these names, bro. I love these names. How about a barberry or a bearberry or a bell apple or a Bengal currant or a bilberry or bilberry cactus fruit or balimbi or black currant or black sapote or blue passion fruit? Are they like blue? No, I don't think they're blue on the inside. I wish they were blue on the inside. Want to try a chocolate pudding fruit? I want to try a chocolate pudding fruit. Yummy. Ma'am, may be excused. I'll be right back. Alright, but make it quick, or else. I've had bearberry. What's it taste like? McLennan? Have you had a horned melon? I've never had a horned melon. Never had that. Tastes like lime and banana. I want to try. There's so many fruits out there I want to try. Like a blueberry. I want to try blueberry. Or a camu. That sounds familiar. Camu. Or a Chilean guava. Or a cinnamon apple. Oh, I want a cinnamon apple. Oh. Never had blueberry? I may have had blueberry. Starfruit are good? I have had starfruit. I've had soursop before. You guys ever had soursop? This one I didn't see on the list, but you guys ever had soursop? Soursop is awesome. I love soursop. And custard apple. Custard apple is so freaking good. Oh God, I love custard apples. I'm never gonna find custard apple in Japan, am I? Hello, twin? Hello? Hello? She just lied for the clickbait. Japan doesn't have blueberries. You can only get them frozen. You can't get fresh blueberries, really. Camellia. True. I'm Blizzy and they grow soursop. I like soursop. Fence looks like he's 15. Fence? We don't have a fence. The fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Blueberries need a certain type of winter? Oh, there's something called a conkerberry. A bush plumber, a conkerberry. Oh, you can find them in Australia. I did not know this. There's dragon fruit, which I have had. I've had several types of dragon fruit. There's egg fruit, which I have not had. Egg fruit. Eggs. A foxgrape. Oh, gooseberry. Guava. Honeyberry. Honeysuckle. Oh. How about a Honeycrisp apple? I don't think I've ever had a Honeycrisp apple before. Oh, lingonberry is on the list. I've only had that at IKEA. I've had the lingonberry sauce at IKEA, but I never had a fresh lingonberry before. I want a fresh one. Oh, there's something called a mammy. Or a mammy apple. Tropical apricot. Oh. Like I said, chat. There's unbelievable fruits out there. Can you imagine if you grew up never seeing or trying a banana? You had like every other fruit, but you didn't ever see or try a banana. You'd never heard of a banana before. And if somebody comes to you, they're like, hey, try this new fruit we found. It's called a banana. And it looks like this. And it's bright yellow. And you have to peel it. And it's squishy on the inside. And it tastes like this. Wouldn't that be unbelievable? Wouldn't that blow your fucking mind, chat? Discovering the banana would blow your fucking mind, chat. Don't you think so? Do you think so? Have you ever had a caramel apple with peanut coverings? I don't think they grow like that, Alex. I don't think they naturally occur with the caramel on top and the peanut. Mammy fruit doesn't have much flavor? Oh, okay. Alright. And you eat the banana without peeling it? Uh-oh. Bananas are very natural to eat. That's what you think because you've had bananas your whole life, right? But if you've never had a banana before, wouldn't it be bizarre? Wouldn't it be strange? Banana has the same texture as durian. Durian is squishier. And it has like layers, kind of, and like membranes in it. It's a little different. Durian is squishy. A ripe banana is actually kind of firm, I feel like. If it's overripe, it'll be squishy though. If it looked like the modern banana when I discovered it, would be quite astounding. Good God! This fruit is astounding! Bananas like everywhere? No, but like use your imagination, right? Use your fucking imagination, right? So like imagine they weren't everywhere. And you never heard of it before. You never even seen it before. They're so grippable and peelable. Bananas and your mother have that in common. Sorry. The ones that figured out foods is still poisonous or cooked in a specific way. They just ate fruit and they're like, this makes my tummy hurt. You know, but maybe they thought it was inedible for a long time and then somebody tried cooking it during a famine or something, say, you know? Or they saw an animal eating it and they're like, there must be a way to process this to make it edible. Mushrooms are goated, like there are a lot. Some of them you can only eat once, but without fungi would not have stuff like modern antibiotics. Really? Really? I want to try jackfruit. Jackfruit's alright. I like the taste of jackfruit. It's sweet and fruity. Jackfruit literally tastes... It has like a banana-like taste. Kind of like an orange and a banana mixed together. It's fruity. I like jackfruit. Please don't peel my mother. She's very gelatinous. Sorry. Didn't people used to think tomatoes were poisonous? Why would they think that? Can't you just eat one and find out? What's a muscadine? Is that like a berry? A muscadine. On this list, I'm seeing so many North American fruits that I've just never heard of before. Because there's something called a nipple beehive cactus fruit. The fuck does that mean? It's from the Chihuahuan Desert. What the fuck? The nipple beehive cactus fruit. Alright. Yeah, sure. That's a thing, I guess. Sure. I prefer champadam to jackfruit. That's basically what traveling the world is. When you try authentic cuisine in the country where it's made, discover staple food special dishes that taste amazing you never tried them before. I mean, these days, right? If you live in a major city, a global city, you can try many of the foods from other parts of the world. But when you actually go traveling, you discover that the restaurants in your home country only serve like maybe 10% of what that other country actually has to offer. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. A lot of weird fruits all around the world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mia. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There's a plant that grows near water that can only be eaten if rinsed for several hours and slow cooked. Huh, that's a lot of work. Once you've eaten it, tastes like tomato, which I understand how to mislead a person. Eating a tomato, yeah, I see how that could be like a traumatic experience. Yeah. It's an African fruit called ackee that's poisonous until it's fully ripe, prepared properly, and cooked. Maybe they saw, like, an animal or something eating it, and they were like, there's gotta be a way, man. There's gotta be a way. You know? Maybe they just tried whatever. Like, they were really, really hungry and just tried whatever. Hello, princess. Daiji, have you ever tried a nipple beehive cactus fruit? Apparently these are edible. There's so many fruits out there. Like the oobly fruit. The oobly fruit. Or the pepino. The pepino. Have you ever tried a persimmon, Daiji? You can find persimmons in Japan, actually. They're called kaki. 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 Jackfruit and mangoes are grown in Belize because of Indian immigrants. South Asian stuff came over during imperial times under the British. Can you imagine what it must have been like before all of this global trade, right? In like ye old times, right? Before all the countries sent boats to other countries. You know what I mean? Back when people only had literally whatever natively grew locally. They must have eaten all kinds of berries and shit that we no longer eat. All kinds of fruit that are no longer eaten now, you know? Because now we have fruits that are grown and shipped internationally and stuff. Like, they didn't have bananas before, unless you lived in a place that naturally just grows bananas. You know? You would have eaten like you would have been out there in the wilds eating like pitomba da bahia, okay, chat? Well, if you were from Brazil, you'd be eating pitomba da bahia. Or if you're from Oregon, you would have been eating a holly-leaved barberry, you know? Or if you're from Queensland, you would have been eating Ouray. You know? Back before T9 phones, before 5G existed, alright, chat? Dun, 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 dun. Imagine Italian food before the tomato. Oh. Wasn't the tomato like a pretty recent like introduction to Italy? Like historically recent, I mean, not like, you know. I have a mango in the fridge that I'm about to get naked to eat. I'm so excited. Why do you have to get naked to eat it, Josh? Could you simply not keep your clothes on and eat the mango? Girl? We cultivated certain plants and made them better for farming, and there's a lot of time. You can't just pick a random fruit and go, I'm going to make this farmable. Why can't you just pick a random fruit and go and try and make it farmable? Why not? So my clothes don't get sticky? Girl, how messy are you? Girl. Why are you getting the fucking mango everywhere? You're wasting it. It's supposed to go in your mouth, Dodge, not on your clothes. It's a kink? Probably everything's a kink for Dodgy. She's like the queen of weird kinks, I guess. Mexican foods are so good. What kind of fruits does Mexico natively have? Like a pawpaw? Or no, that's not from Mexico. Like a prickly pear. That's like Mexican, right? Prickly pear? Flex bathing in the mango? What a waste. What a waste. You're gonna get a yeast infection. Good thing some places around the world have similar climates. India is subtropical and Southeast Asia is tropical, so Central American, Caribbean, grow the imported fruits. Cool. Not to toot my own horn, but I make a tasty vegan chili con carne. How is it con carne if it's vegan? Isn't it just a chili? Isn't it just a vegan chili? Minus the con carne? And riddle me this, chat. It's true though, when you wear enough white t-shirts they keep getting sauce and eventually just start taking off your shirt for pasta time. I like never get stains on my shirt. I just eat carefully. I just don't spill stuff, chat. Chat, I just make sure the spoon isn't like dripping or anything when I put it in my mouth, you know, like, yeah. Jalapeno pronounced halopenjo. Ah, I see now. It's a halopenjo. Oh, I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying jalapeno wrong this whole time. It was a halopenjo. Only when you eat bloblins, the blood goes everywhere. It doesn't go everywhere. Boss is a skill leader. I'm really good. I'm really good at not getting a mess everywhere. Ah. Fucking halopenjo, what the fuck? And bullies behind my grandfather's house is a mango grove. Mangoes on the ground, mangoes on the trees, you could smell them. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Chili sans carne. Jalapeno. 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 Wish I could bring you mangoes. I wish I could eat more mango. I wish. Did you know that there are pink bananas, chat? Did you know that pink bananas are a real thing? And they're also called hairy bananas. That's just a bad name. But like there's pink bananas. They don't sell them in the grocery store. There's purple kiwi. Oh my god. There's red huckleberries. And a sea anemone passion fruit. And a sea buckthorn. God, I want all these fruits. I want to try them all. I want to try them. Don't want to see no one's hairy banana. She constantly has her head in the gutter. Pink bananas and square melons. How do they taste like? Probably taste kind of pink. Kind of pink. I know that yellow tomatoes don't make a good ketchup. Really? Are they too sweet or something? They're not sour enough? There's black apples? Oh. There is something called stinking passion fruit. What do you think it smells like? Is that what Alpha Musk smells like? Leonidas, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. Humans really like to mess with nature. Your mic makes me feel nostalgic for some reason. It's calming. Is that a way to say that I sound... My mic sounds outdated or something? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? What does that mean? I use the same mic as like most other streamers out there. I use a SM7B. It has a lot of noise in it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why my SM7B is so noisy. I don't know. I could not tell you this. You ever try Tamarillo, chat? I don't know why my voice just broke like I'm a fucking 14-year-old boy. Chat? You ever try a Tamarillo? Also called a tree tomato? Huh? I think I tried why did my voice keep squeaking? I think I tried I think I'm just dehydrated. I'm gonna get some water. I keep squeaking. There's yellow watermelon. I think I've tried that before. I've tried that. You actually can get it. You actually can get that in Japan. Tried Tamarillo. I think Tamarillo is from South America, right? Am I right? Where does this go? I think it's South American. I've had a Tamarillo flavored drink before. It was like a powdered Tamarillo drink. It was from a South American grocery store. That's how I found it in Australia. Using echolocation accent. My voice kept squeaking. I think I need to do a shorter stream today because my voice is like fucked up. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow too. Been talking about fruits too much? I'm just passionate about fruits. I got that passion for passion fruit. What's a watermelon? I mean not a watermelon. What's a water lemon? Did you know that there's not only watermelon, there's water lemon as well? There's something called a wampy and a tumbo. Wampy. Wampy. It's short for One Piece, but it's also a fruit. You sure you're not a fruit bat? I just like fruits. I just like fruits. Is that so bad? Is that so bad? Creators either use that or Electro Voice RE20, which is better for high voices, and SM7B. Any better, it starts getting pricier, like a TLM 103. Do you think that my voice would suit an Electro Voice RE20 chat? It might. I don't know how I would sound. Because I remember when I first switched from a USB mic to my current mic, it changed the way that my voice sounds on stream. It totally changed the way that my voice sounds. So if I go back to old recordings of my stream, I sound so different, chat. I sound so different. I wonder if I picked up a bit of Twitch accent. Chatter. Chatter. Adding after every sentence, right? Did I pick up the Twitch accent? Yes, boys. SM7B is okay. The OG SM7 was a little better as the universal mic SM7. Bang for the buckaroos. Like, how do you even judge that? Can you get your voice profiled? I don't know. Maybe you can look at like your waveforms or something and be like, this voice would be good for this mic. I got no idea. Gary been doing that? Been doing what? The chat accent? I mean the Twitch accent? Chatter. Do you lull instead of lull? I kick W. Guys. It's so over for me. I can no longer integrate into normal society anymore. It's too late for me. I already kicked W. I'm like the bird that fell out of the bird's nest, and now the mother bird is rejecting it because it smells like the ground and stuff. I smell foreign. I can never reintegrate into civilized society. I picked up a Twitch accent. It's too late to go back. I mean, you sound the same whenever you're on Gary's stream. Really? I feel like I sound different when I'm on Gary's stream. When I like I don't know. I feel like I sound different. I don't know. Also, usually when I'm on Gary's stream, I'm trying to project my voice a bit more so that I actually get picked up by the mic. Because usually when I barge into Gary's house, she has a mic on her lapel. She has like a lapel mic, and I am not situated on Gary's lapel. Like, I'm not getting in that close to her chest. I'm not like shoving my head into her chest. So I need to project my voice a bit more to compensate. Yeah. So that's why it might seem like I shout a bit more in Gary's stream. just to make sure that I get picked up by the microphone. Having extra syllables afterwards reminds me of mouth. Oh yeah, she does do that. You don't need SM7B for stream, but the quality is usually better in the price range. What? Every mic has a profile and you can hear which frequencies it picks up best. I've seen dozens of posts on Twitter which are like, don't just buy an SM7B. Why does everybody buy the SM7B? Stop buying the SM7B as a streamer. And then they simply don't tell you what you should be buying. And then they don't tell you what to buy instead. It's just very unhelpful, I feel, to tell people not to do something or not to buy a certain thing or not to use a certain thing, and then not provide them like an alternative. Very unhelpful in my opinion. The live streams sound different too. Hey, live streams. Eh? But I'm only on live streams. I'm not on any recorded streams. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like it sounds different when it's being broadcasted live versus VOD? Really? Oh, what test? Eh. Gary definitely talks like a Twitch streamer. Gary talks like a YouTuber, like, hey, what's up? Like, remember to smash that like and subscribe button. Yeah. They have an SM7B as well. Who does? Maybe they forgot the cloud lifter. I don't have a cloud lifter. I have a dynamite stick instead of a cloud lifter. I was told that the dynamite stick is just as good, but it doesn't require a power source, so even better. Just get a wired pair of bud earphones with the inline mic and use that. What? Hey, what? In the IRL stream? Oh? Oh, so the mic that Gary uses on her IRL streams and her at-home streams are sometimes different, I think. Sometimes they're different. It's chiefly about your own voice range. You can't just naysay SM7 be a solid mic without an explanation. Well, I have an SM7B chat, and I paid like $700 for it, so it's great. Listen, I don't need a new mic. It's doing great, okay? Mics are expensive, chat. You're so cute. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Sorry, I got excited. Sorry. There's people that say don't get SM7B also using SM7B. Ah. All I know is about mics is if you buy these expensive ones, you also need the knowledge and equipment to make them work right. Ah, man. Wings be looking gummy. I wish to consume. No! You leave my mics alone. You leave my wings alone. God, I'm getting my words mixed up. I'm confuzzled. Don't eat my wings. Go get some wings from KFC or something. You hungry? What the fuck? I'm gonna use it till I die. I paid $700 for this microphone. I'm gonna use it until I die. Sounds really nice, honestly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Haha. Gary and Shadow always seem to be testing out new cameras and mics. Yeah. Yeah. See, here's the plan, chat. Gary and Shadow test out all the new tech. And then when they settle on what tech they like to use, then I just copy what they're using. Then I just copy whatever they're using. They've already handled the R&D, guys. Keep your rings if we get the knife. There's no trade here. I will keep both, thank you very much. They're mine now. Ha! It's a good mic for general use, just as you want something more specific, like high tones, and you aim for another mic. Apparently the SM7B is no good for singing recording vocals. Not that good for that. But it is the best mic that I have right here in my house. So, yeah. It's what I got, man. It's what I gotta work with. Maybe they don't need the stuff they bought. Oh, if they don't need it anymore, they just sell it on a secondhand website. Yeah. They sell the stuff that they don't need. Yeah. So it's not like a complete waste of money, right? It's just a little bit of a waste of money. You know, they recoup some of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's good you haven't caught whatever disease Gary has. I haven't seen Gary in a little while. I haven't seen Gary since she was making shumai? Yeah. Not since then. Yeah. Haven't seen her IRL since then. But I would like to stay nice and healthy. Thank you very much. I think I will probably end stream early today. And then I'll do a stream tomorrow. I'll do a gorilla stream tomorrow, okay guys? Because I'll be at home all day tomorrow. Yeah. I promise that I will do a gorilla stream tomorrow. And you guys are the first to hear about it, so you got the inside intel, the inside info. I am French, and I can tell you that I know a lot of French people who love Australian VTubers. Why do you think that is? Is there a reason for that? Is it a time zone thing? Is that a time zone thing? SM7B is terrible. MG's for close and thriller. Did he record with an SM7B? No way. No way. Ain't no way. This mic isn't that old, is it? Are we gaming today? Oh wow, you just missed it. Oh, that's crazy. You just missed it. Sorry. Yeah, I totally played Metal Gear. Actually, just before you got here. Guys, I just finished the game. Yeah, you just, if only you'd come into the stream just like a minute earlier. You know, it's too bad, guys. I was here this whole time. You thought you were here this whole time. The little timer on the bottom of the screen that's incorrect, actually. It like shorted out or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. I've been online for 8 hours, actually. With insane gameplay. Yeah, I totally sneaked my way through the whole game. Didn't get detected a single time. Yeah. Actually, I kind of even ran through some sections and like did some rolls and some sick maneuvers, and totally like aced my way through all the boss fights. You wouldn't believe. I only needed to like try once, like one try, one kill. You know, like then I got to Big Boss and we had the ultimate showdown, and it was crazy, guys. It was crazy. But it's too bad you missed it. Also, the VOD got deleted somehow. Yeah, sorry guys. My throat is itchy. I'm French and I only love the bosses in Australian VTuber. Oh, you're so sweet. J'aime la française. J'aime la France. Wow. Bro, that backflip you did, insane. Haha, yeah, thanks. Damn girl, you crazy with it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then trying to evade continuing MGS. I will eventually. I will though. The game's really fun. Huzzah! Hi, hello, Smack Gaming. Welcome. Hi. I like MGS. I want to keep playing MGS, but right now I'm so hyper focused on my customizable model and making it 100% the best model it can ever be. And you know, these days the competition for customizable models is it's rough, man. A lot of competition. Some real good models out there. I gotta work hard to make mine shine too. Okay, chat? We're gonna make it. We're gonna make ours stand out. We're gonna make our model stand out. Somehow. Yeah. I'll just make it real good. Real good. Yeah, I have so many bugs to fix. Oh, God. How are you? I am so good, thank you. Haha. Ha. Ça va? Ça va? Ça va? So excited for customizable model? Look at you using a Z like an American. Are your ears an option on the model? I'll think about it. I will consider it. I want to be able to use the model for myself as well, so I think I will add my bat ears too. I have a way, but you won't like it. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You promote it like crazy? Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I can speak some French, you know, guys. Guys, did you know that I can speak some French? Oui, haha, haha, ho, 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 ho. J'ai peur de baguette, haha. Technically, it's French. Putain. I know, putain. To make your model stand out more? What is it, Daji? What is the way to make models stand out more? Aussies are my 2 or 3 most watched by region. I have almost 50 of you Aussies, but I don't remember the ours with the fun name. Oh, thank you. But is that must be a time zone thing, right? If you watch so many Australians, it must be a time zone thing, right? I only speak English. You should learn a second language for sure. You should. Yeah. Tuna is now banned in France. No. Damn, it sounds so natural. Thank you. Thank you. Ton modèle live 2D. Ton modèle live 2D. How do you say live 2D in French? Ton modèle live 2D est magnifique. Ah, arigato. How do you say arigato in French again? Merci. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Why does merci sound so similar to merde? Why are they so close in sound? So if you say... Can you say them together? Does it make sense? So K-Twin is easy to be banned in France? Really? A coca and a booba customizable option? What? Coca? What do you mean coca? What do you mean by that? Like a toggle where you can hold a Coca-Cola. That's what you mean, right? That's what you mean, right? In Minecraft, they make horror games with commands. That's cool. Sometimes I go live doing it. Are you trying to promo in my channel, guys? Are you trying to sell promo? Fine, okay, go ahead, guys. Guys, did you hear that? The Smack Gaming makes horror games with commands and goes live with Minecraft. There you go, buddy, there you go. Live 2D, comme en anglais? Livre de dé. Livre de dé. Is that live 2D in French? In my case, I don't sleep in a sensical fashion. Most of you Aussies are late for North America. True. I think coca would make it stand out. But my customizable model doesn't have any bits. My customizable model doesn't have any nether bits. It doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have that stuff. Are you telling me I gotta add that stuff? Wouldn't that make it like... I feel like I might get in trouble for that. You know, selling that online. I don't know about that. Je t'aime. Ah, merci. Merci beaucoup. Is part of the English words I just adopt, including phoneme-wise? Livre de dé. I think French people should call it livre de dé. you want to make dollar, dollar, dollar? Okay. Probably smell more. I don't know about that, Daji. I think you're just like gutter brained. I don't know. Like a little bit gutter brained. I'm sorry, man, but it's true. It's true though. It's true. I'm sorry, Daji, but it's kind of true. I just think kiwis are early for everywhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Chad is cooked when Bus takes the knife out. This isn't a knife. Actually, yeah, it is a knife. Never mind. Yeah, no, you know what? I checked and it is a knife. What kind of filter is that? When I use it, it gives me lots of cringe. So you go to Steam and you download VTube Studio, and it'll give you a fun filter just like mine. Maybe it needs to be pixelated in Japan. Should I add? No, I'm not gonna add that to my model. Chat, would I be more popular if I had a... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Most likely, yes. Go on and finish your thought. I'm not gonna finish my thought. No, I'm not gonna finish that thought. No. When I do the bit so bad, what do you mean? What bit? What bit? Just at what cost? Chat, would I be more popular as a femboy? If I said, actually, I'm not a girl. I'm actually a femboy. Would I be more popular? Guys, I'm actually a femboy. Don't look under my skirt now, okay? I'm actually a femboy. Okay, where's my $1 million? Nothing's happening. Disconnect difference of IRL Japan and NSW manga is really jarring. I don't know what you mean by that. People would be genuinely mad that you don't have a coca. How do you know that I don't have a coca? Huh? Huh? How do you know? You checked? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Tell him you got the Monster Energy can package and you'll absolutely slay. Oh, so this is the key. What the fuck? Come on. Come on. Thank you for the 25. Give it, holy fuck. Thank you. Is it solely because I'm a femboy now? Is that why? Come on, is that why? Be honest, okay? Be honest, okay? Is it because I'm a femboy now? Someone likes the idea of you having one. This is so stupid. I'll still be checking at every opportunity. Man. Come up on more like cook up on. Uh-oh. Don't say that. Don't say that. Come up on to give the 35. Thank you so much. Every female VTuber is actually a male IRL anyway, right? That's that's what they say. I mean, if some random guy on the internet was like, don't you guys know this is actually a guy with a voice changer? If that random guy on the internet said that, surely must be true, right? You guys trust random comments from like fucking random ass people coming in on the stream, first time chatters. Like you guys trust first time chatters, right? Toggle femboy serait un bonus intéressant si tu as le courage de le faire. I can't pronounce French so good. I'm sorry. I don't think I have le courage. I'm sorry. I don't know if I have le courage. j'ai peur de créer un fanboy toggle. J'ai peur. Twin doesn't need a voice changer.
What's up, guys? Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to my stream. Yeah.
Can the chibi hold a knife? Yes. Why? Trust me, you don't want to see the chibi hold a knife. Trust me, you don't want to see that. Trust me, you don't want to see that. Someone said I would be good for femboy ASMR. Okay, that's like a really interesting compliment. But sure, maybe sure. It's a spooky month. It sure is a spooky month. You're so right about that. It's nearly Halloween. Love people talking French with accent. I speak French with Australian accent. Please no twin e-boy. I don't want to play Valorant.
Hop on Valorant, babe.
Have you told Chad about drop bears yet? Have I warned them about drop bears? I think it's better if they go to Australia and find out for themselves. I think it should be a nice surprise for them.
Sup, bro? Wanna go hang out in the skate park, dude? Yeah, you wanna go hang out later?
Don't give Chibi a knife to run around with it. Irresponsible. Couldn't she not be trusted with a knife?
Like, what?
Almost slipped there. What? Did you say Halloweeny? I said Halloween. Are you aware of Halloween? Comes around every year. Downloading right now. You guys like my Valorant e-boy voice? Ha ha ha. Valorant just made your turn off. Man.
Hey guys, let's hop on TFT for a bit. Let's play a few rounds.
You've been looking for an ASMR boy to coach? Please. Fanboy ASMR videos. What is the content of a fanboy ASMR video? What exactly is the content of it? What do they say in a video like that? I do not know because I've never looked at one myself. I've never seen one of these videos. No jump scare sound redeems. Can't you just like go boo in the chat or something, and then I'll read it and then I'll be like, oh, oh, you scared me, haha, wow, don't do it, chat, don't do it like that, you scared me, haha. My voice is kind of good. Oh, you think so? Is it better than my mommy voice? It's just repeating I'm a femboy while whispering all over again. That's so stupid.
Hey, welcome to Femboy ASMR. I'm a femboy. Yeah. I'm a femboy. Hey babe, I'm your femboy.
You gotta whisper it.
I'm your femboy.
Yeah, I don't think I can whisper in that voice. Okay, Batman. Femboy Batman.
I'm femboy Batman. To the Fem Batmobile.
There's a way to make specific words have sound. Wait? What? You mean TTS? What? I don't like femboy Twinny. Un vrai roi de quoi la femboy? Deux des deux prêts à sauver Gotham City. Scary. Let's just say if he or she's a femboy shapeshift, the femboy's inside of her body.
To the Goon Cave.
Femboy Batman reminded me of the ambiguously gay Joe. I don't know what that is. Is Joker a tomboy then? Oh my god. Tomboy Joker? You might be onto something. You might be onto something. I have to you know what? I gotta message Mary and be like, you should make a comic about femboy Batman and what is it? Femboy and tomboy Joker. Make a comic about femboy Batman and tomboy Joker. Now. I'm messaging Mr. Merriweather Media to tell him to hurry up and make the femboy Batman comic right now. Tin is a voice actor for Batman. Yeah, I can do the voice acting. Tomboy Joker. Yeah, that'll be so good. That'll be so good. Is Femboy Twin just another bloblin taking control of Twin? Is that your headcanon? Was it so powerful? Who knew that I had these voices inside of me? You know? Who knew that I had so many, so much, you know, versatility? New meaning to Batman offering bat milk and cookies? When did he ever offer bat milk and cookies? I mean, I guess bats are mammals. Did you know that men can lactate? Chad, did you know this? Anybody in chat ever lactated before? Any lactators in chat? I'm just curious. Est-ce que tu saurais imiter Tomboy Joker avec ta belle voix de koala sous testosterone? What do you mean koala sous testosterone? What do you mean that? What do you mean by that? Not on Wednesdays? When I get my brain tumor, I'm gonna lactate. I can't wait. What? What do you mean? What about me? Can you milk me, Greg? What? Who's Greg? I'm so confused. Mary about to call Hinghoi like, listen, here's an art idea. God, I hope so. I hope that we see the femboy Batman comic within the month. I hope that we see it. Be right back. Are you gonna go and try lactating? Can you give it a go for me? Chat, can you like attempt to lactate, please? Only for that special someone? Oh, okay. What, like a baby? I like taters. I should go buy some. Ha, you funny. Men can lactate, but usually under specific conditions. Like what? I'm not gonna milk the femboy here. If I have the condition, the specific brain tumor, it causes prolactinoma, which causes prolactin production to increase, which is the hormone responsible for lactating. So if you randomly lactate, you might have a brain tumor. Oh. Got a Polaroid with 10,000 at a con. Oh, nice. Think Greg is Ben Stiller. What? 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 I refuse to be milked. Well, you know, chat, we don't do any milking here without consent. So you know what? I respect that. I respect that. I'm only asking. I'm not going to make anybody lactate. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Women without children can also lactate, so everyone can live, laugh, and lactate. Yeah, that's what a wet nurse is for, right? A wet nurse is like, they don't have, they just like provide milk for a baby, right? Even though they didn't birth the baby, right? Yeah, that's what that is, right? Have I misunderstood what a wet nurse is? I consent to being milked. All right. We have one volunteer. But I did specifically ask about men lactating. So, I mean, well. We're going to need one more volunteer. Chat. Anybody. Wet nurses typically had children. Typically, but not always. Not always. Because unfortunately, his simple-minded foot soldier knife in the army is installed by a fanboy. What the fuck are you talking about? Wet nurses were women who had children but never stopped breastfeeding. Alright, Dodgy, you're right, but like, sure. Stimulation over time can help cause lactation even without children. Do you think that's like, oh right, like in the boys, in the TV show The Boys, there's that character who like makes herself lactate because she knows that the Captain America guy has like a milk fetish. That was a thing, right? I saw a clip of it. I didn't watch the rest of that season because, like, I only saw that clip from that season because I can't handle gore, so that's why I don't watch The Boys anymore. Yeah. Chemically induced in the show? Oh, it can be chemically induced? Oh, I didn't know that. Can you control that? I mean, I guess you can. I guess you can. Can't handle gore? No, I don't like gore. I don't like gore. If it's anything more intense than the bloblin gore and the art that I commissioned, then I don't really like gore. I don't like guts. I don't like guts. In the 1800s, they used nanny goats at orphanages. Each goat had a specific baby, and it would go up a ramp over the crib for the baby. That's crazy, goat's milk. Goat's milk. Why didn't they just milk the goat and then give the goat milk to the baby? Why did they have to, like, have it go directly from the goat to the baby? Why was that a thing? What the hell? Well, Anger, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. We've had such interesting conversations today. Thank you so much, chat. J'y vais. Merci pour ton travail de ces dernières années. Prends bien soin de toi et de ta commune. Take good care of yourself and your community. Thanks. Okay. French is hard. French is difficile. This is the reason why you like sticking the knife in the guts of the police officer? What? May I press URL? Oh, you can put the link in the Discord if you like. You can put a link in the Discord. I know a lot about breast milk. You sure do, Dodgy. You sure do. You sure do. Baby bubble tip was not invented yet? Oh. Okay. Can blame the nipple fruit for the transition. There was nipple fruit? I don't think that's not where the transition came in, right? You actually know a lot of French. I studied French for 4 or 5 years, and I was really bad at it. I cannot formulate like sentences in French, but I can read it and understand most of it. You know? If it's not too complicated, I can understand a lot. But I cannot understand spoken French. That shit is too fast. It's way, way too fast for me. Like, in French, right? The spoken language skips, like, most of the letters in a word. You only pronounce, like, 2 of the letters out of, like, a 6-letter word, for instance. It's crazy. It's crazy, chat. It's harder than Japanese. In my opinion, French is harder than Japanese. In my opinion. I studied French for 2.5 years, went to France, got scorned, said fuck it, gonna forget everything I was taught. Aww. This is a vague connection intended to be a wordplay joke. Ah, I see, McLennan. I see what you were going for. You know what? I see what you were going for. Gary also claims to know French. I feel like Gary knows more French. Gary's better at French than I am, I think. I believe. Because she's Canadian, you know? Canadians are good at French, right? Why do people say that French is the most romantic language? Well, I think they mean it's a romantic language in the sense that it's like, it stems from Latin, right? Romantic languages are ones that stem from Latin, right? As opposed to like a Germanic language or something. Something like that. Right? Romantic as in like Roman, you know? Like thought you only had it over the year 8? Hey? Eh? What do you mean? I started learning French in year 8. In year 7, they rotated us between like 4 different languages. And then we had to pick in year 8 what language you wanted to study. So I picked French. Well, actually, I didn't pick French. I picked Indonesian. I picked Indonesian, and then they were like, okay, pick again. I wanted to study Indonesian, and then the staff were like, nobody else wants to learn Indonesian. So even though we technically have a teacher for Indonesian, we're going to need you to pick one of the other languages because we can't run the class without like more students in it. So French was like my second choice. And then I studied it for like 5 years. Can say they force us to learn some French, but good is actually extremely generous. I barely speak English. Wait, are you Canadian? This whole time, McLennan, you've been Canadian? I can't believe this. I always thought McLennan was like... Okay, so I always thought McLennan was like... From like... what's it called? Scotland. Because of the Mac thing. But now I see I was just assuming things. I made some wild assumptions, okay? I take it back. You can be Canadian. It's okay. It's okay to be Canadian. I'm sorry. This is my formal apology. Are you like 1 million years old? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? As an Indonesian, I mean Indonesian language is basically English, but it's not English. The reason I wanted to learn Indonesian was because Bahasa Indonesia is similar to Bahasa Malaysia. Bahasa Malaysia. So that's why. Because I have family in Malaysia, so I was like, maybe I should learn some fucking Malaysian. But the closest they had was Indonesian, so I was like, it's basically the same language, right? I do suffer from that affliction of Canadian. My condolences. My predecessors had Spanish and Portuguese, 2 out of 5 of the Romance languages. That's cool. Latin, I'm sorry. We did languages in year 7, we just had to pick one without any knowledge in year 8. Yeah, they, every term of the school year, they just rotated us around to the different languages. So I learned, like, a couple words in... They had French. They had Indonesian. They had Latin, for some fucking reason. And they had Japanese. And in year 7, I was not yet a weeb. So, I picked French. And then I became a weeb in high school, and I was like, fuck, I should have chosen Japanese. I knew I picked wrong. When I meet Mrs. Malena, I'm going to tell her the cool bat has family there. Hee hee. La 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 la. They kicked my family out almost 300 years ago under threat of death. That's so cool. The same thing happened to my family in China. That's so cool. We have that in common, except like me in China. Malaysia and Indonesia has same vocabularies, but slight different meanings, like kereta being train in Indonesia and car in Malaysia. That's cool. Kind of like a carriage, you know? Like a train carriage or like an automobile carriage. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see where that comes from. Blah, 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 blah. The options I had throughout my schooling were Indonesian, German, and Japanese. I hear that German's quite difficult. I hear that German has a fuck ton of like conjugations and stuff. French was difficult enough, man. French was difficult enough with all its tenses. Took French too, didn't have Japanese option. Ah. Hmm. I don't think I learned anything in my one term that I did of Japanese. All of the Japanese that I know, I learned later on. Best part of Bahasa is the part of speech that goes nya. There's a nya part? I didn't know. They never offered Japanese in my school, only Spanish? Oh. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Kartoffel. Scheiße. I don't know any more German. Gute Nacht. Are Malaysians cats? Yeah. 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 I forgot everything they taught in school when it came to languages. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Because, like, when you're learning languages in school, it's not out of, like, a genuine passion, right? And, yeah, you're just, like, studying and stuff. It's boring. If you learn languages out in the world when you actually talk to people, it's much more fun. Yeah. Language learning, like, organic language learning is so much more fun than, like, studying. Malaysian. Yeah. I would have definitely took Japanese if it was offered in school. Weeb! Some schools they are required to speak alien language. Alien? What do you mean? Germans borrow some English words, so you'll hear a whole couple of sentences in German, then a one-off English word because the English word was easy to use. That makes sense. German twin? Haha, yeah, I speak some German. Haha, guten Tag, yeah. Weeb! 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 It's probably my family that kicked their family out of Ireland. Yeah, probably. Jeez, how could your family do that to their family, Leonidas? That's just awful. I thought my German was pretty good until I heard the U-Bahn announcement. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, the U-Bahn announcement. The Autobahn? Is the U-Bahn like Autobahn? Alien speaks like gibberish language? Like that? Krakenwagen? 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 Hey, what a Volkswagen? Wiener Schnitzel? They slagged off our whiskey? Uh-oh. Well, I guess it was deserved then. Clanken is a very high-tier funny word. Krankenwagen. Krankenwagen. U-Bahn is the German subway. So there's the Autobahn for the auto, and then there's the U-Bahn for the U. It makes sense. That makes sense to me. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Listen, Jack, I am going to hop off stream. However, I will hold in my heart the life goal of trying all the fruits out there, all of the world's fruits. I want to try every fruit. I want to try a baobab fruit, chat. I want to try a baobab fruit. I want to try a clementine. I think Krankenwagener is the word for ambulance. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Krankenwagen. So, like a German person, like, has a heart attack or whatever, and they're like, call the Krankenwagen, call the Krankenwagen, and everybody else is just like, he said Krankenwagen. Krankenwagen. As the fruit in Minecraft, is it? Is it? Is it? Testing allergies? Oh, true. I am allergic to some fruits. But only mildly. Only like a little bit. I think I'll be fine. Plus, it's gonna become the new Weird Explorer and Fruit Aficionado. Everybody needs a little hobby, right? I think it's good to have little hobbies. Yeah. I think it's good. Gives you something to talk about at parties. It's a YouTube channel called Weird Explorer. We travel around and eats all the world's fruits. I want to be that guy. That's my new life goal. That's my new life goal, chat. That's my new life goal. I want to be that guy. Just remember Wagon literally translate to van of suffering. Wait, so the wagon part is a van. And Kronken is like the suffering? That's the suffering part? Kronken? Just me alone in my room, Kronken. Just Kronken. All day, all night, Kronken. Just suffering. Just Kronken in my room. Kronk is sick in German? Oh, okay. Listen, if you Kronken chat, if you Kronken it, you're sick. You're sick in the head. My parents learned Esperanto in school in the 70s, 80s in China. This fact surprised me. That's kind of... That just sounds strange, doesn't it? Yeah. That surprises me too. Kronken is a form of kronk, meaning sick or ill. Kronken it. Does wine count as fruit? No, I want to eat the unprocessed form of the fruit, you know? I want to try that. Once watched a video about food and there was like so many edible plants, but we mostly like 70-ish out of the thousands. That's what I'm talking about. That's my Roman Empire, more blank. That's my fucking Roman Empire. That's what I think about all the time. There's so much more fruit out there. There's more fruit out there. And I have to have it. I have to have it, Chet. I have to try it. That's my Roman Empire. Better than the Japanese kyusha? Just the sound of the horn. No way that's what... No way. Wait, that's not actually why they named it that, is it? I know this word, but it's... No, it's not named after the sound that it makes. There's actual kanji for kyusha. The last part is car, but the other two kanji are for save and hurry. Yeah. It's not the sound the horn makes, Clem. That's misinformation. Come on. It's funny, but it's misinformation. Cute. Some fruits aren't acceptable for transport. That's what I'm talking about. Looking at you, durian. No, durians are acceptable for transport. They freeze them and stuff. You can freeze them. They're still breeding new ones. Well, yeah, new fruits. But they're like new varieties, you know. What about the Roman Empire? You know, somebody's Roman Empire is like... To explain what somebody's Roman Empire is, it's like like a niche topic that they're extremely interested in, right? That's my niche topic that I'm extremely interested in. The number of fruits there are out there. Have you heard of sorrel? Yeah, I've heard of sorrel. I'm not very familiar with it, but I've heard of it. Hi, Tony. Hello. Kiki means life-saving? Yes. Save and hurry. Life-saving. Q shot. Life-saving car. Tin's Mulberry Empire? Yeah. Back from meetings, welcome back. Roman Empire is an interesting place for the movie Gladiator. Yes. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think it is. I've seen durian that's flown in fresh to Canada even. Yeah, durian gets exported. It gets exported. I know because I've had it in Australia. It gets exported. There are 103 distinct species and subspecies of strawberry plants. Good luck trying them all. No, I don't really care about subspecies, right? I don't care about trying every single subspecies. I care about trying a variety of different, unique, completely unique fruits around the world. I don't care about the ones that are just varieties of like an apple or whatever. I don't care about those. I want to try all the unique ones that have distinct flavors, you know? And ones where you can't say, oh, it just tastes like this other thing. You know, I want to try the ones that don't taste like anything else on this planet. You know what I mean? Fua fua, mufu mufu? What about it? What? Fua fua, mufu mufu? Oh, onomatopoeia? Yeah, yeah. 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 But fuafua and mofu are just onomatopoeia. They're not like nouns, you know? You can't say like, can I please have one fuafua? Like that's not a noun. Imagine you walk up to somebody and you're like, can I please have one fuafua? And they're like, huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? My Canadian friend was complaining about the taste of Japanese milk. I like the taste of Japanese milk. It's quite sweet. I like it. It's creamy and sweet. I like it. Sorrel is a fruit. Usually I had it in juice form. It had a strong flavor. I gotta try it. Not papaya. I've tried papaya. I know what papaya tastes like. Yeah. But I'm just curious about all the different fruits out there. I'm not saying that I want to eat them all regularly. I'm just saying I want to try them to find out what they taste like, you know? Yeah. Even pachinko is an onomatopoeia. Gachapon. Gachapon is an onomatopoeia. Gachapon. Gachapon. One mokoko, please. Can I have one fuawa, please? One mokoko, please. One moko. You need to muffle your ears. Well, then you better redeem ear wiggles. Then you better redeem those ear wiggles. You better. Mangosteen is a really good fruit. Hard to get the outsiders grown there. I've had mangosteen. I love mangosteen. I do love some good mangosteen. I've had like homegrown mangosteen and stuff. I like mangosteen, but I can check that off my list. I like sweet milk. I grew up in condensed milk. Oh, it's not that sweet, but like, yeah. How can you flush salmon? Chat, can we have a poll? Do we have any mods in chat who can run a poll? Here wiggles. Wiggle. The poll is, are twins' ears salmon or mofu? What do you think the texture of twins' ears are? Salmon or mofu? Hard to clean the mangosteen stain too? True. I like mangosteen. Time to start splicing fruits together into new fruits. How do you think we got lemons, huh? How do you think we got lemons? It's just a spliced fruit from other fruit. Lemons are not entirely naturally occurring. You know? They're not. Salmon easy. Can I have one twin, buddy? Okay, my voice is like squeaking again, so I gotta have some more water. Still on fruits talk? It's my Roman Empire. What's the poll say? Are twins' ears salmon or mofu? Well, vote now. Vote now, guys. Vote now. Twin really didn't like mofu? Why? That's strange. Can actually make mangosteen into a cocktail drink? That's not surprising. I suppose you can make a lot of fruit juices into cocktail drinks. That doesn't surprise me one bit. I can see how it'd be really good for a mixer though. Yeah. Twins' ears with mayo. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is mofu? Mofu like fluffy. Like floofy. It means floofy. Earlier you just said pepinos, and it reminds me in Latin America here there's still little jelly cups sold with a little bit of pepinos in them. Oh, I want to try. I have to go. Chad, I have to go to South America. I have to go to Brazil. There's so many foods that I need to try in Brazil, chat. I have to. I need this. I need this, chat. Think it interprets muffler as contraction of motherfucker? Chat, I wouldn't really mind if you said motherfucker in the stream. But that's not mofu, that's mofo, right? Yes, that's right. You're so right, chat. My ears are very motherfucker. Yeah, that's exactly what that means. It's short for motherfucker. Looks like grilled salmon, very yummy with hot white rice. You leave my ears alone. Pepinos are cucumbers? I don't know what pepinos are. I don't know. To Momote and family, I have to go visit Momochi in Argentina. I have to go see Momochi. It's a British cocktail drink with mangosteen on top of it. Oh, yummy. I didn't know that Britain had any mangosteen. I didn't know the British ate mangosteen. Gonna visit Nano? I have to visit Nano in Brazil. Otamod don't like it? Yeah. Otamod is a stiff. Man. You ever tried grapple? No, I never tried it. Brazil mentioned? Come to Brazil! Pepinos is the guy who sang 1-800 Mouse. 1-800 blow your mind. That one. 1800. He's so handsome. He's my hero. Twitch doesn't let you put rude terms in polls no matter if they're automotive permitted. Weird. Well, I think salmon won the poll, right? It was like a landslide. Salmon won the poll. My ears are salmon, I guess. You did try kumquat? Kumquat? Like kumquat? Let me look it up. Is kumquat the same thing as kumquat? Oh, it is the same thing. It is the same thing. I don't really like kumquats that much. They're kind of sour. And they're really, really sour. I don't like them that much. Odemma got me for eating your king. Can't believe that guy. Ha! Get got. You can get mangosteen. It's still a specialty item. Yummy. Yummy. Nano would be happy to see. She got a funny Brazil redeem like it was about to have Brazilian funk music or something. Oh, cool. Apparently pepino is a small sweet melon. Translates to cucumber in English. Okay. Okay. James Bond used to drink a mangosteen cocktail drink and he says, wow, it tastes so fucking good. He said that verbatim, like word for word. Like somehow I can't imagine the suave character, James Bond, using a curse word. The name's James. James Bond. And he takes a sip of his drink and is like, wow, it's so fucking good. Like, wow, this drink is so fucking good. Ah, yeah. I feel like he didn't say that. Like, I feel like he didn't use those words specifically. Yeah, I just have this feeling, you know. My Roman programming language design. I'm back. Welcome back. We're about to go raid somebody. We're gonna say goodbye. Goodbye for now, chat, but not for long because I will be back tomorrow. I'll be so back tomorrow, okay? Alright, chat? I'll be so back tomorrow. Tinny's leaving us? I'm sorry. Thinking of Gordon Ramsay as James Bond. I could be Gordon Ramsay. I could be Gordon Ramsay. Look, I already have a knife. Perfect for cooking. Yeah, it's a really nice gaming session. No worries, I got you. I got you. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoyed my stay funny bad on a fruit quest. I have a new quest. I have a new life quest. I'm going to spend the rest of my life searching for new and exotic fruits to eat. Yes. It's my life goal now. I would rather not using Gordon Ramsay a knife. What? Thank you for stream, boss. Have nice fruity dreams. Thank you. Which James Bond? I don't know. Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay as James Bond? That'd be crazy. Thank you for the stream. No worries. So can you guys use a raid message? Here's the raid message. Make a femboy Batman comic. Alright. Okay, put please so it's nice and polite, okay? I'm making your raid message. There you go. There you go. Please make a femboy Batman comic. There we go. There's your raid message. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for coming to my stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I see you. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'll be back to yap your ear off tomorrow. Bye bye now. Take care. Gute Nacht.